Bethesda, pal. I'm getting through.
E3. 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Which stands for Electronic Entertainment Expo. I was forgotten then.
Well then, speak up so people can hear. We know what it stands for, you're not allowed to know. Yeah. Anyway, this is Karrot and Dickie. This is first time we've done a vlog. It's a E3 predictions, what we think might happen for anyone who's interested, really.
Which should be any gamer ever, because it's E3.
Yeah.
Biggest event of the year for gaming.
Yeah.
It's just a shame you have to be minted to go.
It does, it is. Right.
Right,
We'll just go through each set. There's things each of us are looking forward to.
We're going to take a look at each conference and just say what we think we might see.
Yeah.
Or what we'd like to see.
Yeah, okay. Conference 1. Bethesda.
To be honest...
Well, it's ruined, isn't it?
Yeah. Fallout 4 has already been announced.
Yeah, which for the life of me, I do not know the point in announcing a game a week before E3.
It's not unheard of.
I guess then they can showcase more stuff there.
I think that's the point. It
gets more people into their conference.
Yeah, they want to hear about
it.
it. Because otherwise, people are going to be like, oh, they might announce the game, but they might not.
Yeah.
If they announce it, then they're definitely going to hear about Fallout 4 at that conference. Yeah. Besides that, I don't really know a lot of what Bethesda does. I know they do Evil Within. I kind of think it's too soon for us to be hearing about an Evil Within 2. Because it hasn't been out very long.
No, I haven't played it, but yeah, that's not...
I've got it on PS4, it's alright. I haven't got very far in it, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. So I could see the Bethesda one going as just essentially a showcase for Fallout 4, new features.
To be honest, I don't see anything else that people would be really interested in from them. I don't really know what else they do, but Fallout 4's been the one they've been asking for.
Yeah.
Are you particularly interested about Fallout 4?
I'm not particularly. I haven't played the others, if I'm completely honest. It never attracted me too much.
I played 3 to the end. I even did some of the DLC. Not really that bothered.
No, just a game.
To be honest, it's alright.
Yeah,
I've heard New Vegas is better, which I didn't get around to playing.
Yeah.
But
well, was it? I think the trailer I saw, if I'm thinking of the right one, it reminded me a fair bit of Borderlands.
It's kind of like that, but the combat's not quite so FPS-y.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know if I'd enjoy that or not, because I like Borderlands, but that's because I like almost the role playing, like everyone has the different roles and stuff.
Fallout is not really multiplayer. Well, the Fallout 3 wasn't multiplayer. It was strictly. Yeah. It was like an MMO without all the extra players.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, moving on, because we'll keep this short and sweet. Microsoft.
Halo 5. Halo 5. I'm cautiously optimistic.
I'm hoping that's why Chief Collection was so fucked when it came out, was because they just... We'll release that, we'll focus on this. Hence why Halo 5 beta run bang on.
Well, yeah, I won't say bang on, but it ran better than...
Well, for a beta...
The main game was running at the time.
It ran as well as you'd expect a beta to run.
On a game that wasn't functioning
we digress, because we do it in so many previous videos. Yeah, other than Halo, Forza, they always announce a Forza.
Yeah, that'll probably be Forza, yeah.
That'll be doesn't interest me
not
too
really
much,
a fan of driving games. Yeah, I don't play video games to drive.
No.
There's Fable. I'm not into Fable.
What, is the new one? Or... I think that series has run its course.
I played Fable 2 all the way through. I thought it was alright.
I played Fable 1 with the slight expansion pack, which was a very, very good game.
I did hear Fable 1's the best. They've released an anniversary version of that, which I'd like to get a hold of and try that out.
Yes, it'd be fun to play that through, especially knowing you haven't played it before.
Yeah, because Halo Anniversary is quite good, so I'm assuming it's the same thing.
Yeah.
3, I've got a free copy of Fable 3.
Oh yeah, Games for Gold. It was
lost interest after about an hour. I'll be honest, not. And there was Fable Connect. I think like 3 people played that. Apart from that,
was because that was the 3 people that used Connect.
So we might hear a Fable 4. I don't know, but honestly, I'm not that bothered about another Fable.
No, there's not really many exclusives. Though maybe more about the HoloGen thing.
Oh, with the room.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the room or whatever, but I know there's something to do with Microsoft Hologen, whatever that is. I think I haven't watched it, but I think I saw a video doing the rounds recently of it. So we could hear some stuff about that, potentially.
And it was leaked recently, wasn't it, that there's a new Xbox One?
Ah yeah, forgot about that. Where basically bigger hard drive, 2 times the size, apparently, terabyte hard drive, and a slightly remodelled controller. Which...
Really?
Yes, very, very... You can't even tell to look at it.
I was going to say, I didn't expect it to be a controller.
The main difference is it's got a headphone jack. You know, like in the old 360 controllers.
Yeah.
Just 3.5mm
headphone
jack.
Yeah.
Which I don't like, personally, because they come out far too easy. They just fall out. You get slightly caught,
I always preferred the older model 360 headsets. Because you had the volume on your controller and everything, your mute was on the controller. When they changed it, it was...
I'm trying to see where yours is now, but...
I haven't got my wired one here, but it was halfway up the wire when they changed it, and it wasn't convenient.
No, it won't.
And it's easy to pull out of your controller.
Yeah. Whereas the Xbox One headsets now I think are brilliant. My only gripe is, unless you bend this, they only go one way. Like, it comes down to a point.
Yeah.
You can't have it sitting on the left of your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think they're brilliant. They're just a bit awkward to pull out of the controller at the minute, which...
That's the best way to do...
just keep the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. So that's, I think, all we get from Microsoft. As we got EA.
Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. Really hope they haven't messed this up. We've been waiting for Battlefront 3 since 2005, which is when Episode 3 came out.
Well, games in general, if you've got to wait that long, are very good.
Duke Nukem Forever.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, but Duke Nukem Forever. I hope it's good. EA don't make bad games. The problem with EA is the bullshit they put on top. All your extra stuff. We were saying, actually, that we reckon EA actually stands for early access, because half of their stuff that you buy, or the DLC and everything, is all you can win the game by buying it. Really.
Yeah.
Please be good, for God's sake. I'm really excited, but I'm also cautious.
Yeah. There'll be all the usual sports games as well for EA.
Oh yeah.
But what I'd hope for would be a baseball game on the Xbox that's available in the UK. Because for the last sort of 4 years, it has been such a pain in the ass. I've got MLB 2K11, I believe it was, and after that, it's just so difficult to get a copy in the UK. They're never anywhere, which I get it's not that big of a deal, but you can barely order it in. So it'd be nice to see a baseball game on the Xbox, but I don't know if they'll do one. PS4's got a exclusive of that, which is meant to be really good.
Is that because they don't do PAL copy, or do you have to import? Like, you have to import it, or they just not make many?
I believe you have to import it. I think
that sucks.
Because there's not really baseball in the UK.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, but yeah, they've already done. I play NHL, the NHL hockey games. Didn't get last year's because it wasn't a full game. They're doing a lot of question and answer this year with their customers to try and get it back, and they say, "Oh, all these new features." It's not. It's the features back that they took out of the previous game to try and lure people into buying this game. Yeah, it's the usual. I hope that EA, along with Microsoft, step away from the Kinect. I really want them all to realise that you really cares for the Kinect features in games. The only game I know that's done it well is Alien Isolation.
The way that was implemented was really good.
Yeah.
Or it should just be like a little extra thing to enhance the experience.
Yeah, I don't think there's ones that focus on it too much, and they're just crap. I think they always will be.
I haven't played many good Kinect games, I'll be honest. I've played some half decent ones, but I haven't played any really good ones.
Yeah. Right, Sony. I ain't got a clue. I don't actually own a PlayStation. Haven't in years.
There'll be some talk about Uncharted because the fourth one's coming out soon, and they've recently announced they're remastering the first three. Getting a little bit sick of that.
We missed out Ubisoft. We'll go to that next.
We'll go to the next. Getting a little bit sick of all the remasters.
Yeah.
It's not. I wouldn't mind if they were remastering old games. Like with the PS2, I don't mind. Do that as much as you like because have you played the PS2 on HDTV? It looks wank.
Yeah, it looks crap. It's hard enough to get it to work.
Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of PS2 recently, and you do your best with it, but yeah, that's fine. But they're Uncharted 1, 2 and 3, they were last gen.
Yeah, there's no point.
The Last of Us still looked pretty good on PS3, it's only marginally better on PS4. It's better, but marginally. All you're really doing is making it slightly more sharp.
Yeah. Jumping up the FPS but a little bit.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I mean, I'm almost half expecting them to announce that Vita's dead. The only games the Vita gets is games that are already out on other things that you'd rather get it on. They're all Lego games you'd rather get on a better system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got...
the prices are about the same.
I know,
you'd go with the console version, wouldn't you?
For what they are, they're expensive. I've only got 4 Vita games. 5 Vita games. I've got the Uncharted game, which is actually impressive. That was like a launch game, and it really showed some promise.
Yeah.
I really saw that used again. Gravity Rush, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's about it. I've got Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, which you can now get in HD. Silent Hill Book of Memories is shite. It's really bad.
Shite.
It's not it's supposed to be a horror game, but it's not. It's a dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
And something else which I've forgotten about. Oh, Wipeout, which was alright.
Yeah.
It's Wipeout.
Yeah.
And what else?
I don't really know. I'm expecting them to go a bit further with their almost... Well, I think it depends on what Nintendo announce, which we'll come to, but you know the whole PlayStation Move and with the Kinect and everything. I know the PS4's got the camera, but I almost expect them to maybe try a bit of motion sensor somewhere.
Move, I'm sure I read the Move is compatible with the PlayStation 4 camera.
Yeah.
There aren't any PlayStation 4 Move games though, so that might be just something that they...
Yeah.
That might be something they'll talk about, is the PlayStation 3 backwards compatibility actually.
Yeah.
At the minute you can't play PS3 games on PS4, you can't play anything but PS4 games on it.
Yeah, that's the same as X-Bound.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Change that. But they were talking a long time about this thing they talked about last E3, you'll be able to stream PS3 games.
That'd be interesting. Maybe there were more development in that then.
Yeah.
Announced.
It's about time they start talking about that
because
they announced that last year and we haven't heard really anything about it since. So it's about time they told us when that's coming.
Yeah.
I would like them to patch PS4 as well to play PS1.
Yeah, I'd like them...
PS2 if possible, but PS1 games at least.
PS2 would be useful. It would help us record Spyro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Apart
moving on.
That,
Ubisoft.
There'll be an Assassin's Creed game.
Oh wait, yeah, Assassin's Creed seems to have gone that way.
I used to be a big fan, but...
It's gone the way of Call of Duty.
Yeah, there's too many.
Which, Ubisoft involved in Call of Duty?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Are Ubisoft involved in something?
Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell.
They do Splinter Cell, Rayman, Assassin's Creed, probably some others I'm forgetting. But yeah. Are Ubisoft beyond good and evil? I can't remember.
I'm not too sure.
Because there's been talks about a second one of that for a while.
Yeah.
There'll be Assassin's Creed. I'm lost interest.
I mean, I imagine, well, Assassin's Creed, it was such a big game, it's probably big enough to get them on a conference, but...
The best
Because I'm looking at the list, and the only 2 there... Well, there's like 3 there that aren't developers. All the rest are like Sony, Microsoft, blah blah blah. Whereas there's Ubisoft, Bethesda, and Square Enix, which I believe are all game producers essentially.
They're
developers. So there must be something for those guys to talk about, for them to get a conference there.
Yeah. So we can assume we won't see much Assassin's Creed or there was another one I just... Oh, Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Or any of that in any of the conferences. There might be a Watch Dogs 2 announcement, maybe?
Oh, possibly. It's been a while since the first one was out, hasn't it? About a year.
It has.
That was...
If they're making a second one, can something happen in the game?
Yeah,
That'd be
I heard
nice.
a load of good things about it, but then I also heard
it was that.
not
It
a lot
was the one
happens.
game that the trailer looked really promising, and it looked really unique.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, you can infiltrate the world by hacking. Oh, it looks so cool. And then the game came out, and it was boring. It's not much.
Yeah.
Like the hacking is just you look at someone's phone and hold the X button.
Yeah.
And something happens. That's about as advanced as it got.
Sounds fun.
Maybe a new Rayman game.
Who knows? Possibly. With it, it was on Games for Gold Legends, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll...
Maybe.
If that was popular, maybe they'll revive it. You never know.
Rayman Origins was really good. Legends, I haven't played much of.
We've got it. We're going to
2
race
levels.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe a
We'll
new
see.
Rayman game.
We'll see. Nintendo.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I've heard nothing. Actually, I did read today that Hyrule Warriors was announced for 3DS.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whether or not they talk about that, Zelda's always a big thing. Probably be a new Zelda, some way or another.
We'll hear about Zelda Wii U.
I wonder, how long ago was the Wii U?
I don't know.
2 years? 3 years?
2 or 3.
2 or 3 years. I think it was probably
It
a
was
bit
out-
early for another console. Maybe announcements for the plans of another console, but
It was
another
announced first,
sort of year.
wasn't it? Yeah, it's been a little while.
Another
I think
year
it's.
or
I
two
still,
to release.
I still think it's a little early. Maybe
Yeah.
next year we'll hear about the plans for the next one.
Yeah.
But
if there is a next one, I see. Was it possibly Nintendo that weren't doing one? One of those internet rumours, I think, that's just bullshit. But I did hear some, I think. Other than that, I do not have a clue. Mario, there'll be a new Mario.
There's always something Mario related. It's a
I'd be
given.
interested if they were to do a different kind of Mario again. Like, you know how, as much as you don't like it, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxies, some different kinds of Mario games, different concepts rather than the same.
Well, they sort of did something
the
different.
revamped side scrollers.
Oh, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of new Super Mario Brothers 10. It's them. I'm not interested in them anymore.
Yeah.
I quite liked 3D Land and 3D World. They were quite good because they were simple.
No.
They were just simple and straight platform. But I did miss the epicness of Galaxy.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Mario 64 or Sunshine, but Galaxy nailed that gameplay style, I think.
Yeah.
I'd love to get you to play that on channel or something, because I actually really like that one.
Yeah.
That's the one Mario game I actually really enjoy. Star Fox. There's going to be a Star Fox game coming out. That's already been confirmed.
Oh, there'll probably be clips of that then. Is it like a Lilo Wars style or adventure style?
As far as I'm aware, it's going to be Lilo Wars style.
They'll get a lot of press.
People have been asking for this for years and years. They cock teased us with Assault on the GameCube because the Adventures came out.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, Adventures came out. We liked it, but no one else did.
They sold 2 copies of that game.
Yeah, they sold 2 copies. Everyone else was like, "This is fucking Star Fox." So they thought, okay, they like the space combat stuff. We'll do that for 1 level, and then we'll put you back on foot with a gun. I said, that was a shame because I loved the first level of that game. The rest of the games are okay. Yeah. After that, there's Command on DS, which is. I'd like to see Metroid announced.
Metroid would be interesting. There hasn't been one in years, has there?
There hasn't been. There was other I think it was 2009 on the Wii, but that game disappointed a lot of people. I loved the gameplay.
I say still 2009, 6 years ago.
Yeah, it could be a while ago. The gameplay, I thought was great. I really enjoyed it. It was like a combination of Metroid Prime and classic 2D Metroid. What I hated was the story. I hated the story, and I hated the acting, and I hated the gubbins on top.
Yeah.
So maybe a Metroid Prime 4, that might be cool, especially with a Wii U gamepad. Any other Nintendo faces?
Can't think of any. I just think there'll be another Zelda.
Maybe we might hear an announcement on some Smash Brothers ballot fighters. Because they're doing that thing where you can vote for who you want to be in Smash Brothers.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, they might announce a couple of winners.
Oh, they're likely to.
They're adding. They've already added Mewtwo. Adding Lucas from Earthbound.
Yeah.
After that, I don't know. It'll probably be fan vote.
Yeah. Okay. Square Enix. No idea who these guys are.
These guys are. They used to be Squaresoft. They do the Final Fantasy games.
Oh.
And now they don't just do games anymore. Now they do figures, things like that. Really, really high detailed figures. I've got one. I've got a couple up here.
Which one are you going for? Chief.
I've got the Master Chief Play Arts Kai figure. That's a Square Enix figure.
Cool.
They do really cool figures.
Yeah.
They're a Japanese company.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on Final Fantasy. I'll be honest. I've played 7. It's alright. But I'm not. RPGs are not my kind of game.
No.
Only specific RPGs grab my attention, like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy is a little bit too old.
Yeah.
I haven't played the newer ones.
Who makes Mass Effect?
That's EA.
I think there'll be another one that was announced.
I think
just going back to EA.
There is already a 4 on the way.
Yeah.
And we might actually hear about that.
Yeah, I think there will be.
Square Enix, what I'm interested to hear from them is Kingdom Hearts 3, which has been confirmed, but I want to see some stuff.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is the one RPG at the moment that's actually got my attention. I've only recently started playing them after they released the HD remixes for PS3.
Cool.
Actually quite good. Considering it's Final Fantasy crossed with Disney. I was like, well,
yeah.
It's actually, in some bizarre way, it actually works.
Yeah, it works.
Is that everyone?
PC. Yeah, cool. That's everyone.
We've got an opinion on PC. Well, the Steam box.
Oh yeah, Steam box, if that. But that's not really just a PC thing, is it?
It's not really. No.
Developers are going to be making their version of it.
I think, yeah. Unless I misread or misheard the article.
Yeah.
There's going to be sort of different brands of the Steam box. Is it something you'd look at getting?
Blackout? I don't know.
So I don't buy them on
See,
Steam.
I think I haven't really kept up to date with Blizzard, but I know that the expansion, the last one to come out about a year ago, I think, was the last expansion they were doing for it. So I'm almost expecting them to announce their next MMO, but I don't know if it's too soon for that yet. Because back in the expansions, it'd be about a year, then they'd announce the next expansion. It'd go into beta for sort of 9 months to a year, and then you get it. So I don't know, maybe another year before that comes, but that'd be announced at BlizzCon anyway. But I don't know if anything's been announced at BlizzCon because I don't keep up to date with it.
Yeah, I don't buy a lot on Steam.
No, I haven't really.
I mean, all I look at on Steam is the horror stuff.
Yeah, it's got some good indie horror games.
Yeah,
but that's what Steam's more for now, though, is the indie games.
Yeah, Steam, it's the YouTube stuff that people go for. You know, you Five Nights at Freddy's and things like that.
Yeah.
And Minecraft.
That's what it's.
That's all taken off big time next to the, like, eMarkipliers and that.
Yeah.
And PewDiePies. I said PewDiePie, didn't I?
PewDiePie. Yeah.
PewDiePie.
So, yeah, I don't really know what to expect from PC World. I'm not too fussed.
PC World. PC World. Yeah, I don't know, maybe they'll bring out some crazy new mouse which has actually got a tail on it or something.
Yeah.
I don't really PC game. I'm a controller person.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys let us know in the comments what you think might be coming, it would be really interesting to see.
What's exciting you?
Yeah. And that, if you could give us a bit of a like, cheeky subscribe, that'd be brilliant. So
we will be covering E3.
We will be, yes.
Not live, but we will be
Unfortunately not live. We were going to try to.
We were going to try to, but we can't be there physically. And we can't... Because we're here in the UK, and E3 takes place in the Americas, and there's a time difference, so some of the conferences are very early hours in the morning. There's a mix
of when we're at work and very early hours, so we can't do it.
We can't really do it live, but we will do it as soon as possible, so we're not linked with our opinions.
Yeah. So have a great E3, guys, and we'll see you
after it.
Yeah, we'll see you after. Enjoy. Bye.
Bye.
Boom.
Smash swear at them.
It's shit.
Hello, pal.
E3
is in like what, 3 days?
Yes.
Not even 3 days, about 4 or 5 days.
I'm Karrot, this is Dickie. You've only seen us before.
You got that wrong way around, didn't you? So I wasn't really paying attention to you, so I didn't realise you got it wrong.
Cut! Start again! I'm not Karrot.
Was that intentional for a joke?
No!
Douchebag.